What if you could build $1 billion portfolio with a framework that only needs a handful of stocks? Sounds too simple, right? Well, one investor did exactly that, and today we're going to break down his incredible secret. So this is Sir Chris Hohn, and in just 1 year, his fund pulled in, wait for it, $8.4 billion. I mean, that's just insane. And the craziest part, he didn't do it with hundreds of stocks. He did it with just a handful of companies. You know, everything we're taught about investing says diversify, diversify, diversify. Well, Hohn just throws that playbook out the window. He does the exact opposite. He puts a whopping 70% of his entire fund into just his top 5 best ideas. I mean, that's betting big, but he only does it on companies he sees as practically sure things. So, the big question is, how on earth does he find these companies? Well, it all comes down to a really simple but powerful idea he calls the toll road test. Okay, just picture a real toll road for a second, right? Once it's built, the owner just sits back and collects cash from every single car that has to pass through, day in, day out. Hohn looks for businesses that are exactly like that. They're essential, they're already set up, and they just gush steady, predictable cash. And to find one of these toll roads, a company has to pass his 4 big tests. First, does it have revenue that comes in again and again like clockwork? 2, can it raise prices and you'll still pay? 3, is it a huge pain for customers to switch to a competitor? And finally, is it the undisputed king of its market?
So, what do these toll roads actually look like in today's world? Well, they're basically the modern highways for the 2 things our economy absolutely cannot function without: money and data.
Let's look at some examples. You've got Visa, right? It's the global highway for payments, taking a tiny slice of trillions of transactions. Or think about Microsoft. Its software is so deep inside every business, it's basically a toll you have to pay to get work done. And S&P Global, same thing, but for the financial data that Wall Street can't live without.
And that's the whole point. A toll road doesn't really care about economic cycles. People still have to drive. And in the modern world, businesses still have to swipe cards, and markets will always need data. It makes them unbelievably resilient.
Okay, but here's the thing. There's one secret ingredient that makes this whole strategy actually work. And honestly, it's the one thing most investors just completely miss. This is the real billionaire edge. It's the one secret ingredient that you just can't buy. Patience. That's it. It's really that simple. While everyone else is freaking out over daily headlines and quarterly earnings reports, Warren just waits. He tunes out all the noise because he knows the real magic happens over years, not days. And the payoff for that patience, it's just staggering. Let's say you get an 18% return. Over 20 years, the power of compounding turns just $1 into $26.